Welcome to the KTLA News at 6. I'm Rick Chambers.
And I'm Brandi Hitt, in for Mary Beth McDade. The world is still reeling from the sudden death of pop icon Whitney Houston. And now the investigation begins.
Yeah, late last night, that Whitney Houston's teenage daughter has been rushed over to Cedars-Sinai less than 24 hours after her mother's death.
Rebecca Hall is live at the LA County Coroner's Office with the very latest on this investigation. Rebecca? Whitney Houston's ex-husband, Bobby Brown, as you just heard, says also that he was deeply saddened by the news of her death.
Yeah, he learned of her death, in fact, last night just before he performed at a concert in Mississippi, and he gave a shout-out to Houston as he went on stage. Take a look. Talking about the Grammy Awards, where that ceremony has started over at the Staples Center now. And no doubt this is going to be an emotional event this time around.
KTLA's guys in the studio.
All right, Olga, thank you for that. No doubt about it, the world did lose one of the great talents in the music industry last night. But just 3 days ago, Whitney Houston graced the stage at a pre-Grammys party.
What it would have been like to be there.
Yeah.
If this would become her final performance, a duet right alongside her friend, singer Kelly Price, during the For Love of R&B Affairs in Beverly Hills. Take a listen.
Yeah, that party was hosted by R&B singer Neo. KTLA's Dave Meekham is live in Beverly Hills now with reaction from those who were at that party. Dave.
5 News.
Dave, thank you so much. You know, she was a bestseller in life.
And now in death as well. Our team coverage on the passing of Whitney Houston continues with this.
One of many from singer Diana Ross. In fact, one LA radio station has even devoted its entire format to Whitney Houston songs.
And the churches in the black community, they honored the legacy of the superstar as well. KTLA's Liberty Chan has reaction. Thank you for that. Still a lot more news ahead.
Coming up, the hunt for a rape.
Welcome back. Police in South Pasadena are searching for a rapist tonight who broke into a young woman's home.
And they have a very detailed sketch that they want you to see. KTLA's Liberty Chan spoke to one of the victims. And police say they have stepped up patrols in that neighborhood, even though officers have no specific information to suggest that the suspect is still there or may return.
Yeah, it's still scary, though, for those folks. Whitney Houston fans, all eyes on the Grammys tonight to honor the singing icon.
Thank you so much. In fact, fans around the world still mourning the unexpected death of the pop icon. And now the coroner, we hear, has reportedly completed Whitney Houston's autopsy.
Yeah, let's go to Rebecca Hall. She's live at the coroner's office right now. She's got the latest on all of that. Hello, Rebecca.
Rebecca, thank you. And as you can imagine, Whitney Houston's songs already impacting album sales and the charts.
Yeah, KTLA's Don Guevara reporting now on the soaring sales of Houston's music the day after her death. News tonight, a 3-year-old girl killed in a hit-and-run accident was remembered tonight over in Anaheim.
At a vigil, family and friends are pleading for the driver to finally come forward. We want to go live now to KTLA.
Well, it's Sunday. That means that Gail Anderson's coming up. She's got gospel.
Well, the Reef Restaurant in Long Beach is not the place you would expect to hear gospel music, but that is what is coming to the waterfront. KTLA's Gail Anderson introduces you to Gospel Sunday.
Over there.
I know. If you were out there today, the weather was fantastic.
It's going to get a little crazy tomorrow. Let's talk to Jim. A little rain out there. Look forward to that.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Steve. Coming up, music giants are paying tribute to the late Whitney Houston at Staples Center. When we top that voice, the investigation into the untimely death of Whitney Houston continues. It all started yesterday when a member of Houston's entourage found her unresponsive body in her suite at the hotel where she was later declared.
Back live to Olga Spina. She's at Staples Center where the Grammy Awards ceremony is taking place as we speak. Olga.
Of course, keep it right here on KTLA and stay logged on to KTLA.
Yeah, it should be fun. Right now, we'd like to thank you for joining us for the KTLA News at 6.
For continuous news updates, you can always go to KTLA.com. We'll see you at 8.
For the KTLA 5 Sunday edition, I'm Rick Chambers.
And I'm Brandi Hitt, in for Mary Beth McDade. The world is still reeling from the sudden death of pop icon Whitney Houston. And now the coroner has reportedly completed the musical superstar's autopsy.
Yeah, we're also learning that Whitney Houston's teenage daughter was rushed over to Cedars-Sinai less than 24 hours after her mother's death. Let's go to Rebecca Hall. She's live at LA County Coroner's Office. She's got the latest on all of this.
Whitney Houston's death also came on the eve of Hollywood's biggest night for the music industry. The producers of tonight's Grammy Awards had to make some last-second changes to that show. Grammys, the awards presentation is taking place at Staples Center right now, and no doubt the memory of Whitney Houston being a part of the ceremony this evening. Olga Ospina joins us live with reaction from some of the celebrities as they were arriving on the red carpet. Olga?
As Hollywood mourns the loss of Whitney Houston, our own Sam Rubin takes a look back at what was a legendary career.
And so many memorable songs she gave all of us through the years. Here's Sam.
All right, Sam, thanks for that. So many great songs. You lose track of how many you still got.
And it gives you goosebumps watching that. Oh.
Coming up next on the KTLA 5 Sunday edition, we're going to take an in-depth look at the mark that Whitney Houston made on American pop culture.
Plus, what was your favorite Whitney Houston song? You can see her fame not only moved through music, but transcended the art into film as well.
Yeah, the mark that she left on this world will not soon be forgotten. In fact, many of today's top and pop stars and musicians credit Houston for their success. Joining us now to talk more about her impact on pop culture is Mark Walgren.
Here, we'll be listening tomorrow morning. I'm sure there's going to be a lot.
Thank you very much.
We have much more to come still ahead on the passing of Whitney Houston.
And don't forget to vote on your favorite Whitney Houston song. It's very easy. Just go to KTLA.com, and then we're going to play the full music video ahead in our 9 o'clock hour. You're watching.
Well, if you've been enjoying the weather this weekend, Mother Nature is about to remind us, yes, we are still in winter.
Yeah, get ready. Tomorrow morning, right?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Much more to come on the death of Whitney Houston.
And we're going to be showing you some of the tributes online devoted to the Queen of Pop. Also, don't forget to vote on your favorite Whitney Houston song. Just go to KTLA.com, and we're going to play the full music video ahead of the winner in our 9 o'clock hour. Good evening again, and welcome to the KTLA 5 Sunday edition. I'm Brandi Hitt, in for Mary Beth McDade.
And I'm Rick Chambers. As you can imagine, social networking sites have been buzzing with news of Whitney Houston's death.
So many people are posting their favorite videos, performances, and moments from Whitney in a tribute to her life. KTLA's Dave Malkoff joins us now with a closer look at what fans are saying this weekend online. Dave?
You know, back from all those people, there was so much immediacy and so much passion to that, more than we would get talking to people on the streets.
Just that intimate personal connection they felt to do that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dave Malkoff.
See you again at 9.
Thank you so much.
Olga, thank you. Whitney Houston also had her problems. Drug use affected her voice, and her marriage image was tainted with a rocky marriage to singer Bobby Brown. KTLA's David Begnaud has more on Whitney Houston's life struggles. She's beautiful. That was David Begnaud reporting. Now let's go further in depth into Whitney Houston's history of substance abuse, because we still don't know exactly what may have led to her untimely death.
Yeah, joining us right now is Dr. David.
Well, we're going to have much more still ahead on the passing of Whitney Houston.
And once again, please don't forget to vote on your favorite Whitney Houston song. Just go to KTLA.com. We'll play the full music video ahead in our 9 o'clock hour. Dave, thank you for that. Let's change gears a little bit and talk about the weather. We've got rain coming up.
Yes.
And snow. That is awesome to hear.
Nice. Awesome.
Thank you. Now we turn to Steve Hartman with sports, and this was a close one for the Lakers.
No, the one they needed, guys. And here I am already.
No, you were told that. I'm confused.
I was
now.
so
You told
ready
me that
for
we
you.
were going to be ready together.
I didn't realize I was ready to go.
All right, take it away.
Take it away, Steve Hartman.
Thank you very much. Well, Thursday night, the Lakers fell victim.
Much of a surprise there, huh? He just keeps hitting everything.
Keeps hitting everything, and who knows if he could maybe someday pass Kareem as the all-time leading scorer.
Years left on him, so
He's
you
only
never know.
33. Who knows?
Yeah. All right, Steve.
All right, guys.
Thanks, man.
Still ahead, much more on our big story tonight. It's, of course, the death of Whitney Houston. We're going to have the latest on the autopsy coming up next.
And please don't forget to vote on your favorite Whitney Houston song. Just go to KTLA.com. We'll play the full music video just ahead. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the KTLA 5 Sunday edition. I'm Rick Chambers.
And I'm Brandi Hitt, in for Mary Beth McDade. Many around the world are still reacting to the shocking death of Whitney Houston. And now we are learning the coroner has reportedly completed the autopsy on the pop icon.
Yeah, we're also learning that Whitney Houston's teenage daughter was rushed over to the hospital less than 24 hours after her mother's death. Rebecca Hall.
And as tributes continue to pour in for Whitney Houston and her tremendous talent, it is also no secret that her life had plenty of ups and downs, from a volatile marriage to Bobby Brown and also her battle with drugs. KTLA's Dave Meekum is live with more on the pop icon's dark past. Dave? And while sales of Whitney's songs have skyrocketed, one LA radio station honored the singer by devoting its entire format to her. Churches also in the black community are paying tribute to the superstar's legacy. KTLA's Liberty Chan has reaction. It's the truth. Well, we still have much more to come on the death of Whitney Houston and also her extraordinary career.
And don't forget, vote for your favorite Whitney Houston song. Just go to KTLA.com and we'll play it later in this hour. You're watching the KTLA 5.
Because of what she meant to so many people when you think of that. You know, so many people say Houston's fame not only moved through the music, it hit us home in our hearts, but also to film. So many different areas.
Yeah, let's bring in Mark Walgren again.
Wow.
All right, much more to come on the passing of Whitney Houston.
We have so much more. Please do not forget to vote for your favorite Whitney Houston song, because why? Go to KTLA.com, click on the name of the song. We'll be playing that music video, the whole video, coming up at the end of the show. You're watching the
Thank you.
Also still ahead, we have more to come on the passing of Whitney Houston, including, you're going to want to watch this, her first ever appearance on the Johnny Carson Show.
And we're going to play that national anthem from the 25th Super Bowl. That's a little bit later on in the half hour. We want you to go to the website, KTLA.com, vote on your favorite song. We're going to play that as well near the end of the hour. You're watching the KTLA 5 Sunday. She hadn't made it big yet.
Yes, she did. Not yet. But
close.
Man, what the career did after that. Thank you so much for joining us again. Welcome to the KTLA 5 Sunday edition. I am Brandi Hitt, in for Mary Beth McDade.
And I'm Rick Chambers. We want to take you out to LAX here briefly. Singer Bobby Brown.
Years, a pretty tumultuous relationship at that as well.
Yeah, we're hoping at some point, maybe later on this evening, tomorrow morning, we'll hear from Bobby Brown. But again, he's back in town tonight. As you can imagine, social networking sites, they have been buzzing nonstop with news of Whitney Houston's death.
So many people have been posting their favorite videos, their favorite performances, even moments like the one with Johnny Carson from Whitney in tribute to her memory. And our Dave Malkoff joins us now with a closer look at what all these fans are saying, and they're saying it so quickly, Dave.
Yeah, you know what, Brandi?
Stars also continue to send their love and their tributes to Whitney Houston at tonight's Grammy Awards ceremony. KTLA's Olga Ospina joins us live once again with the very latest from downtown. Olga? Thank you so much, Jim. And all night you've been voting for your favorite Whitney Houston song.
And coming up next, we're going to play the full music video for you. This is the KTLA 5 Sunday edition.
Welcome back. Throughout the show, we have asked you to go to KTLA.com and vote for your favorite Whitney Houston song.
And a lot of you did. And now we've got the results of your voting, and it looks like it's not a huge surprise. I Will Always Love You from The Bodyguard. They had 48% favorite of the vote. And as we close tonight, Sunday's edition, here's a look back at Whitney Houston singing it.
So powerful. And if there's one person yet we haven't heard of or heard from yet, it's Kevin Costner, and they were very close in the film of that movie.
Yeah, Mark was mentioning before when we talked to him, he was kind of protective of her career and what people were saying about her, so I'm surprised we haven't yet heard from her. Coming up on the KTLA 5 News at 10 o'clock, continuing coverage of Whitney Houston's passing.
Including Bob.
Arrival in just a few minutes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the News at 10. I'm Rick Chambers.
And I'm Brandi Hitt, in for Mary Beth McDade. The stars have come out to honor a music legend at the Grammys. That's what we begin with tonight. The Grammy Awards producers had very little time to make changes after Whitney Houston's death, but they did it with many tributes to her tonight.
Now let's go to KTLA's Olga. Let's move on to the death investigation and what may have caused Whitney Houston's tragic demise.
Late last night, the coroner removed Whitney Houston's.
That superstar Aretha Franklin says that she just couldn't believe that her goddaughter had died.
Franklin spoke today about Whitney Houston's untimely death and her development as an artist. The world lost one of the greatest talents in the music industry last night. Just 3 days ago, Whitney Houston graced the stage at a pre-Grammys party.
Yeah, and this would become her final performance. It was a duet alongside a longtime friend, singer Kelly Price, and it was during the For the Love of R&B affair in Beverly Hills.
Imagine what happened just hours later. As tributes continue to pour in for Whitney Houston and her tremendous talent, it is no secret that this woman also had a lot of troubles.
Yeah, and her troubles included, of course, that volatile marriage to Bobby Brown, a lengthy battle with drugs and alcohol. KTLA's Dave Meekham live in Beverly Hills now.
We'll keep it right here because still ahead, dozens of arrests and a mighty use of force.
Yeah, coming up, what?
Police in South Pasadena are searching for a man who broke into an 18-year-old woman's home and tried to rape her. Police released.
Back to Whitney Houston a little bit. She, of course, was a bestseller in life.
And now the multi-talented queen of pop is in death. Welcome back. Whitney Houston's songs are already impacting album sales and the charts.
Yeah, KTLA's Don Guevara reports tonight on the soaring sales of Houston's music just one day after her death.
Coming up after the break, some say it can change the lives of people with ADHD.
Yeah, but
today, doctors warn there could be a devastating shortage hitting our SoCal shelves. In recent weeks, families all over Southern California have revealed that they've been scrambling from pharmacy to pharmacy to fill their children's Adderall prescriptions.
But who's to blame for all of this? Well, in this KTLA 5 exclusive report, Michael Ullman explains why some are asking now if our children are getting caught in the crossfire of a war on illegal street drugs.
Okay, switching gears now to Jim Castillo. We are getting ready to start the work week with a little rain and thank
All right,
you.
Jim,
We're going to
thank
get a little, not much.
Thanks.
Coming up, a big night at Nokia Live as it's all wrapping up.
Yeah, a grand musical tribute to Whitney Houston. We'll have more on that still ahead. His majestic voice lives on. Her friends, family, fans, everybody's going to love her.
KTLA's Olga Ospina gives us one